Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Rakakodesh.
Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, to all the Akim out there teaching and preaching this truth with 144% sincerity, to the men, women, and children listening learning, to the Ba'Hashem the house of David. This is Men of Valor Las Vegas Camp, coming to you through the will and power of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as you speckled birds whose father's line goes back, you are the true children of Israel that the Bible speaks of. Salvation belongeth unto you and you alone, starting first and foremost with the 144,000 elect men of the nation of Israel, then the multitude of the men, women, and children who believe upon the testament. All right, those who keep Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai's word in the forefront of their mind, practicing and rehearsing the righteous acts of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right, hey, 2/3 of the nation of Israel will be canceled, will be deleted, will be destroyed for the disobedience and disrespect that they have shown unto Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai, his name, his image, all right, his laws, statutes, and commandments that he has set forth for the world to live by, first and foremost for you to live by. All right, and being that you have no respect unto Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai, you will ultimately meet your demise, okay, and then have to come back through the loins of the elect. But without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get into these scriptures, Lord willing, be uplifting and edifying unto the body.
This is Ezekiel 38, verse 1. And the word of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thou face against Gog, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshach, and Tubal, and prophecy against him.
Prophesy against him. All right, so Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai said, hey, speak to prophecy not only to Gog and Magog, but speak the prophecy unto these other nations. All right, but this particular scripture, hey, is talking about Russia. All right, it's talking about, hey, the enemies of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai, essentially. All right, all over those who oppose Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai's will, his power. All right, Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai said, hey, go speak into the ear first of my people and tell them of their transgressions. All right, but speak unto the other nations and to the enemies of mine, and let them know that what? Hey, that judgment is coming. All right, judgment is coming and judgment will be pushed forth. All right, but first judgment is going to start in my house, as Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai says. All right, for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians. As you're seeing, hey, all these things starting to take place and the stage is being set, and beautiful. All right, beautiful. Right, and this is how those drones are falling out of the sky. All right, how you know stuff is getting blamed on someone, somewhere, somehow. All right, hey, and there's no clear distinction. All right, but here it is. These news broadcasts and everything are giving you more information, and your alternative news sources are coming out with more information on the very thing that they are saying that they are and what they are not. All right, so this devil is starting to lose his foothold on the people. He's starting to lose his foothold on the lies that he has been telling. All right, so Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai said, hey, go and prophesy against those liars, but prophesy unto my people as well. All right, this thing is becoming plain upon tables. Okay, hey, the children of Israel are starting to receive the message of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai, the elect. All right, because this message is unto the elect of the nation of Israel. All right, not all of Israel is going to get it. All right, but all these nations and all these heathen nations, hey, are going to receive this message of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Yeah. Back up that point, Isaiah 34 and verse 1, it says, come near ye nations to hear and hearken ye people. Let the earth hear and all that is therein, the world and all things that come forth of it.
Right. Everybody and everything that needs to hear, hey, the word of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai for their demise, for their destruction, or for their salvation is going to hear it. He said, my word will not return unto me void. My word must go out through the four corners. All right, being the four corners, north, east, south, and west. All right, of the earth. All right, it is going to cover the mass the mass infrastructure of Esau, Edom, as well as the mass infrastructure of Jacob. All right, because they're hand in hand, really. All right, we are in captivity yet till this day, scattered around the world. That's why the whole world has to receive Jacob's trouble. That's why the whole world has to receive this message, because Yahweh Shem Yahushua is just in all his doings. All right, this is why the heathen nations are receiving judgment. Yahweh Shem Yahushua told you you're going to receive judgment for the things that you have done unto my people and the things you have said against me. All right, you wanted to go ahead and put yourself a part of the cup. Now suffer for the things that you have done. You wanted to be held accountable to him and use. You want to be able to use certain things and tell certain lies, okay? And so you can get this lifestyle, but you don't want the repercussions that come with those lies. You don't want the repercussions that come with the blessing. All right, you tried to escape. You tried to escape that very thing.
Yeah, they want the corruptible crown.
Right. So you got that corruptible crown. All right. Hey, and that corruption still lies for what? You still have to answer for the corruptible crown that you have chosen,
Mm-hmm.
and that self-will that you had fashioned it and put it on your head.
Yeah, they were seeking after the riches of the world, or the Yahweh Shai said the consolation. The rich already received their consolation.
Yep.
But they sold out for what this devil and this world can give them.
Yep.
Not the heavenly things. I got another pre to back you up. This is Matthew 24 in verse 14. It says, "And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come."
Yep. Hey, until all kingdoms. All right, and this is what you're seeing now. Then the end shall come. The end is knocking on the door. If you believe that you got another 50, 60, 100 years here, all right, that this place will continue, really, even if you believe that you got 20, all right, like the brother says, you got 89 seconds to midnight, all right, but here it is. Yes, we have to act as if we have 50, 60, 100, 300 more years, all right? Because Yahweh Shem Yahushua demands, that we stand in our stead. We continue and stand in our faith. Our faith requires us to do what Yahweh Shem Yahushua has the men of Israel doing. Those who claim to be prophets on the highways and byways. All right? You stand until they take you off the highways and byways. You stand until Yahweh Shem Yahushua changes the tide. All right? Until he puts the curses upon your enemies, like the brother read for.
Deuteronomy 30:7, it says, "And Yahweh Shem Yahushua, thy power, will put all these curses upon thee, enemies, and on them that hated thee, which persecuted thee."
Right, until Yahweh Shem Yahushua does this, we are to stand in the lot and to suffer. All right, we are to be refined as gold in the fire, being tried as gold in the fire. All right, but not a moment more, not a moment less do we get to escape the suffering. All right, it's all at the appointed time of Yahweh Shem Yahushua that he has ordained and predestinated for us. Lord willing, we be those men, all right, continuing in the work, for an eternity. All right?
I got to pray.
No, you go ahead and say what you're saying.
No, it's just because we on that to get the right crown. We're not caring for the lust of this world, for the incorrupt. We want
the incorruptible crown.
Yeah, crown.
Corruptible crown is the one that will be destroyed with the world, which is the riches of this world.
This is Ezekiel chapter 35, starting at the top, verse 1. It says, "Moreover, the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying," verse 2, "Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir, and prophesy against it." Verse 3, "And say unto it, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and will make thee most desolate."
And that's the Mount Seir is speaking of the Edomites. That's the dwelling place of Esau, Edom. You go on.
Verse 4, "I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord Yahweh. Verse 5. because-
Mainly, that's the source of America. You know, it's talking about America as a, you know, it says in Isaiah the 63rd chapter that you know, who is this that come with dye garments from Basra? You know, that Basra was the capital of you know, of Edom.
Yep.
It was a capital city. So just again showing that, you know, that the destruction is coming to those people.
God.
All right.
Hey, Babylon the Great has a time. All right. That time, hey, is now. All right. That time is now that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is starting to make these things known. Once again, it's plain upon tables if you have the eyes to see and the ears to hear.
The brother just said it. He said it. You got 89 seconds to destruction. That doomsday clock. You know, doomsday clock. You know, that's not a lot of time.
Right? And we know it's metaphorical. All right. Metaphorically speaking. All right. Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to do away with this horror. All right. Scripturally, he said, hey, he is going to reveal the nakedness of Babylon. All right, you got it.
This is Ezekiel 35:5. It says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Verse
Right.
6.
It's like it. Their time that their iniquity had an end. You see, this end that Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to bring, all right, is going to be the end all to be all for his nation to be restored. All right. This is in that portion. All right. Salvation hasn't come yet. We were presented with Yahweh Shai. All right. Hey, to know this is the way you must walk. This is what you must do. This is how you please me. Here's the directions to salvation. All right. So you're not saved. Everybody said, "Oh, I'm born again. I'm saved." All right. How are you saved?
You still here?
Yeah, you seeking salvation.
Yeah.
All right. You are not saved until Yahweh Shai crouched those clouds and his father told him to come back and get my people. All right. Get my chosen. Get my elect. All right. Until then, you are not saved.
Yeah.
That's what causes you to practice and rehearse the righteous acts.
You say because there's a, you know, you say that, you know, spiritually you saved though.
Yeah.
But the physical deliverance, you know, which is, you know, physical deliverance is going to happen.
Right.
You know,
because still in your spiritual being saved, all right, you are still hoping, repenting, watching, and praying. All right. Repentance is not needed if you are truly saved. All right, it's not needed. Why? Because you're perfect. You see, it's still rehearsing and practicing. We're still under grace and mercy. All right, that grace and mercy that is allows us to present ourselves before Yahweh Shem Yahushua and say, Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, I am not worthy. I ate something wrong today unknowingly. This fabric that I wear is abominable. I ask you to forgive me for the things that I cannot control. All right, as we are servants of you, but this right now, hey, is not within our grips to take control of it until you say it's necessary. So allow me the grace and mercy, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, to abide in thy favor. All right, this is our prayers. All right, this is what we're asking of Yahweh Shem Yahushua when we practice and we rehearse the righteous acts. All right, hey, to keep our mind stable on the will and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. To keep our mind stable to say, you know what, I know that we fall short, but Yahweh Shem Yahushua still requires me to do my best. All right, keep fighting the good fight and continue to do my best, withstanding and staying from wickedness. All right, do not commit willingly idolatry and adultery. Eat abominable things and say, you know what, God's gonna forgive me for this pulled pork sandwich, but it was so good. All right, hey, when you know better, you do better.
That's a hateful mindset.
All right, right. Essentially, you hate Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
He's telling you not to do something. You still wanted to. Well, I'm good. I'm gonna just pray on it.
Right. Stop trying to justify yourself.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, wickedness is wickedness goes into a lot of self-justification. All right. Hey, you know what? It's all right. I could just get away with it. Most High ain't gonna be mad this time. It's just one more time, one more again. All right. You can't live your life in your own counsel. All right, and essentially you're having your own counsel within yourself, or what a man thinks is good. Matter of fact,
I got it, show. This is Proverbs 3:5. It says, "Trust in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai with all thy heart, and learn not thee on your own understanding."
Right, you're leaning not on your own understanding. Leaning on your own understanding is providing yourself with your own counsel. All right, you're not taking the counsel of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. All right, because you said, I understand, and what I read is through my understanding. No, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai gives you the understanding. All right? Yahweh Bashim Yahushai has everything in here so that you may break it down to study to show yourself approved. If you don't understand, guess what you get to do? If you claim to be a man of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, you get to reach out to a brother. All right? You get to do more research. You get to look farther into the details of things. All right? It's not just taking it for face value and says, you know what, this is enough. Surface value, this is good enough. All right? Hey, right. We're not saying to overly complicated. All right? Because the simplicity of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is complex. All right? But in its complex and it being so complex, it is made simple and plain upon tape. You have to have the faith in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai to understand. All right? To lead you and to guide you in the right way. All right?
In all thy way acknowledge him, and he should direct your paths.
Right, he's going to direct your paths and direct your steps.
It says, "Be not wise in thy own eyes, fear Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and depart from evil."
Right, so be not wise in your own eyes, so fear. Give Yahweh Bashim Yahushai his just due. What is it? What is his just due? Everything. What should you fear? Everything. Knowing that Yahweh Bashim Yahushai can destroy you at a moment's notice. Right. He could take your breath. All right. He could put you in front of traffic. You tripped over a single pebble. The foot, your foot just made you wobble, and you got hit by a fucking car. All right, you got hit by an 18-wheeler, and now guess what? There's blood in the middle of the street, blood on the dance floor. All right? Hey, you know not the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. All right? If you don't know, you have to ask. You have to ask Yahweh Bashim Yahushai for all things, forgiveness. All right? To keep your foot in the way for knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. All right? You got it.
This Romans 12:16, it says, "Be of the same mind one towards another. Mind not high things, but condescending. Yeah. To man of low estate, be not wise in thy own conceit."
Right. Be not wise in thy own conceit. Be not wise in your own counsel, your own mind. All right. Be conscious of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai wanting you to be a certain way, live a certain way, do things a certain way. All right. It is that very thing that Yahweh Bashim Yahushai has given you grace and mercy for. All right. You received grace and mercy because you said what? Through the will and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, I am willing. Through the will and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, I am able. Through the will and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, I will do. All right?
Because we know we can't do nothing without Yahweh Bashim Yahushai.
Hey, it says all the Lord's, all man's steps are directed by the Lord, roughly paraphrasing scripture. All right? This is what Yahweh Bashim Yahushai controls all things and knows all things. Okay?
Yeah. This is a Proverbs 14:12. There is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death.
Hey, at your final demise, at the final end, it's going to lead you to what? All right? It's going to lead you to cancellation and deletion. All right? For which you have done unto Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. But But I was living after what the laws were. They said I can do that. All right. But did Yahweh Shem Yahushai say you can do it?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Was it pleasing unto him, or was it pleasing to your flesh? All right. Because a lot of these laws are set up carnal. 99.9% of these laws are carnal. All right. They're all carnal laws. They have no spiritual grounds, no hold. All right, no foundation.
They always got some type of back door behind it.
Right. They have amendments.
Yeah.
They're amendments to the law. They're are amendments of wickedness. All right. The sanction. Oh, this law contradicts this law. That law helps this law, and that law stands on this law. But if you change one thing in that law, it makes this law null and void.
It's a loophole.
Loophole. All right. Always contradictory. Always always confusion. Because that's what this devil is about. Confusion. His whole system is set up on confusion, mass confusion.
The state that America's in.
Right.
Yeah. This is Proverbs chapter 16, verse 1. It says,
Oh, it's a spirit. No, I was holding that too. You good? I said that's a spirit.
the preparations of the heart in man, and the answer of the tongue is from Yahweh. Verse 2.
The answer of the tongue is from Yahweh. So what you, hey, what Yahweh Shem Yahushai said, take no thought what you may say in that day. All right? The answer of the tongue, Yahweh Shem Yahushai gives you what to speak. He gives you what to say. He gives you the knowledge, the wisdom, and the understanding. All right? If you're seeking him. If you're not seeking him, well, gee, you could be receiving from the left-hand side. Because if you have no delight in Yahweh Shem Yahushai, why is he going to tell you what to say? How is he going to tell you how to move? All right? Yes, essentially we understand Yahweh Shem Yahushai controls both sides. All right? But he allowing a lying spirit to go unto you.
You won't be a mouthpiece for Yahweh Shem Yahushai. That's when you wouldn't be worthy.
Right?
He wouldn't use you, but he would still use you on the left-hand side.
Right. He will use you for an example. All right? An example of wickedness instead of an example of righteousness.
Telling Israel, this is what you don't do.
All right?
This is what you get out of it if you do.
You got it.
Proverbs 16 and 2. All the ways of a man are clean in his own eyes, but Yahweh weigheth the spirits.
Yeah, it's clean in your own eyes. But Yahweh Shem Yahushai is the one that weighs the balance. All right, he weighs the balance. He says good, not good. This is equal. All right? This is fair. That's abominable. This is clean. All that is done by Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right? He's the one. All right? If you have a scale, you have the pole, you have the plates, you have the chains that hold the scale. All right? You have the actual balance. A speck of gold dust, a speck of silver dust. All right? If it doesn't weigh, it's not Yahweh Shem Yahushai is unhappy with the balance. A false balance is an abomination unto the Lord. All right? You got it.
Verse 3. Commit thy works unto Yahweh, and thy thought shall be established.
Right, thy thought should be established. The way you should walk, the way you should talk, the things you should do, how you should do it. All right? I'm not saying that you can't fall into a low season, but Yahweh Shem Yahushai gives us something for that.
Right.
All right? That's repentance. Okay? That's fasting. That's praying. That's wisdom, knowledge, and understanding in Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You see, that low season is guaranteed to come. Why? Because you're being tried as gold in the fire. You're being refined. That process that it takes building up, breaking down, building up, and breaking down again. Just to build you up so high and then to break you down again. All right? It's a humbling experience. It is to clear all the impurities. Every time, that's why they say you should learn from your mistakes. If you don't learn from your mistakes, you're bound to repeat it again. All right? We understand that Yahweh Shem Yahushai is about what? Repetition. All right? That's why, hey, the scriptures are repetition. All right? It goes around everything that has been, hey, there's nothing new under the sun. If it's not new under the sun, what is it? That means it has already been before. As the scriptures have said, everything of the past has already come and been before. So what is new? Nothing is new. All right? Nothing is new. but it is renewed, new again. It is presented in a new way to bring you more understanding. It is presented to bring you back to that estate which you belong to. All right, us being refined is to bring us back into the state that we were once. We were perfect once. All right, but we weren't to the point of perfection where Yahweh Shem Yahushai is happy and pleased. Now we have to get back to that estate. He wanted us to be like him.
Well, he said Psalm 8:26, I said, yeah, God's.
Right.
You know, that's where we are.
God. To be like him is to know all, to do all, to be all, and to think always. All right, Yahweh Shai, hey, is the first. He is the first. All right? Whatever has been done, he has did already.
The example that we're following.
All right.
The righteous example we're following.
Right. Hey, and then when wickedness was done, and it entered into the world, we were there held accountable for that very thing as Yahweh Shai was held accountable. Reincarnation, his pre-incarnation. All right, as Adam, everything that he did then, that he got wrong, he had to come back and do right as Yahweh Shai. It is the, I was just listening to Elton John. It is the circle of life. All right? It is the circle of life that Yahweh Shem Yahushai has ordained. All right, yeah. All right?
I'm not holding the thing.
You got it.
Proverbs 16 and 4.
You got your phone?
Yeah.
This is Proverbs chapter 16, verse 4, and it says, Yahweh hath made all things for himself.
All things. He didn't say something. He said, I'm just going to make this for me. I'm going to leave that to him. I'm going to make this for me. No, he said, I made everything for myself. All this shit belongs to me, to put it in layman's terms.
It's mine.
All right? It's mine. I made it for who? Myself. I made it which way? The way I like, because I made it for me. Why would I make it for somebody else? I made it the way to my liking.
It's not me, myself, and Irene. It's me, myself, and mine.
All right? I made it to my liking, the way that I want to see it, the things that I want to do, the way that I fashioned you. This is what I like. This is that Bruno Mars, this is what I like. All right? Yahweh Shem Yahushai likes it this way. He did it this way because he likes it this way. That's it. Got it?
Even the wicked for the day of evil.
Even Esau's wicked ass for the day of evil. He made Esau eat him for a whipping stick unto you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as you speckled birds whose father's line goes back. All right? This Kendrick Lamar halftime show. Beautiful. All right? It's beautiful. Don't get me wrong. The subliminal messaging and everything, the artistic subliminal messaging that he put behind it, the effort that he put into it was great. Was great. Awesome show. But this nigga is not your savior.
Yeah, he's not the savior.
All right? Because he wore he wore a diamond.
To make it look like he died for our sins.
A diamond encrusted crown, all right, on his head does not make him our savior. All right, and don't get me wrong, I like Kendrick Lamar as an artist. All right, but he is not our savior. He cannot save you, Israel. You're putting so much stock in this man. He is only a man.
Yeah, he's not an Israelite no
All right, and he's not an Israelite no more. All right.
From that shit, because you know the second to last album he was talking about he chose humanity over religion.
Right.
So he denounced, and that was the album he had that crown of thorns on. So he denounced that all the stuff he was spitting in the previous album. So, he damned.
Right.
He damned himself.
And this is the exact thing. Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Yahweh is not going to use wickedness to perform righteousness. Wicked is wicked. All right? That's what you got to understand. Wicked is wicked. Righteous is righteous. He said, Yahweh Shem Yahushai said in Revelation, get it, it's Revelation 22, let the righteous be righteous still, let the wicked be wicked still. All right? He's not going to use wickedness to perform righteousness. It can't happen.
Oh, here we go. This is Revelations 22:11. It says, "He that is unjust, let him be unjust still."
Right. He that is unjust, let him be unjust still. Why? Because he's unjust. All right? He doesn't know how to judge rightly. He does not do the right thing. He does the wrong thing. Let him be unjust still.
He which is filthy, let him be filthy still.
If he's filthy, he continues in his ways to be filthy and do what the hell it is that he wants to do. Let his ass stay filthy. All right?
And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still.
But him that does the will of the Father, that does the will of the only begotten Son, to be righteous and to follow after his way, let him continue in his righteousness.
And he that is holy, let him be holy
Let
still.
him be separate. All right? Let him be separate and do the things that are pleasing unto the Father. Continue in the way. All right? Live after his law, statutes, and commandments to the best of his ability, her ability. But to try to please the Father in everything that they do. To keep the Father and the only begotten Son in the forefront of their mind. To bounce back, because a righteous man falleth 7 times. All right? To bounce back and say, you know what? It's just a demon on me. It's just the devil, and I rebuke him in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Push forward. Keep going. Keep moving. Do it. Do it. Do it for Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Do it for your salvation. If salvation is not a part of you and you don't want it, move the fuck along. We ain't got no time. Time is running out. Let the filthy be filthy and let the righteous be righteous. All right? You got it? Or you got something to say, Salakia?
And everybody in that lot today,
God.
you know, everybody back in their respective lot, either, you know, in wickedness or in righteousness. You know, the true spirit of a man, you know, is revealing themselves. Yahushua said, "Everything shall be revealed."
God.
You know, so hey, we know who the wicked is. All right, we know who you know, the saints are, you know, the Israelites. But at the end of the day, everybody's coming back and playing the position of who they once were. Just as it said in the times as Yahushua was prophesying in the times of Noah.
Yep.
All right, there was marrying, partying, you know, drinking. All right, and then that flood came. Well, in that same time, just these arcs is now the ark, you know, that Noah had is you know, is those chariots, and it's not by, well, you go into that, this world not ending by water this time, but by fire. You know.
Proverbs chapter 16, verse 5. Everyone that is proud in heart is an abomination to the Lord Yahweh.
Right, everyone who's proud. If you think proudly, you know what? I'm good. I'm good. Hey, the Lord bless me. You know, I got diamonds. I got a house. I got a car. I got females. I got, you know, I'm not in one for nothing.
It's like that
I got it all.
It's that Mary song. Good song is wicked. I'm blessed because the Father gives you my feet. That's what you're thinking the blessings are. Is bullshit. It has no value. It has nothing.
Vanity. It's vanity. The richest prophet not in the day of wrath.
Right. Here it is. I have everything. Hey, because I can live. I believe I'm living healthy. Hey, because I'm a vegan. All right. Because I'm a vegan. Because I can eat at Whole Foods or whatnot. I don't have any wants or anything like that. The Lord has blessed me. All right. I'm blessed.
Yeah.
I'm highly favored of the Lord.
Once they get to that mindset, you feel like you can do it now. You don't need Yahweh Shem Yahushua anymore in that matter. You know?
Right. You got it all. All right. Here it is. You got it all. Kendrick just said he won it all.
Yeah, he did.
All right. Hey, he won it all. And righteousness. Hey, we already have it all. We have Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Those who lean upon Yahweh Shem Yahushua have Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So we got it all.
Yeah, well, it's lay up your treasures in heaven. You know, the kingdom, we already know who the kingdom belonged to,
Yep.
and that that eternal rulership, belonged to Israel. It's just a matter of when,
God.
when that is coming, and what are you gonna do to solidify your make your calling of election sure?
God. Right? And nobody can tell you. Nobody can tell you when Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is coming back. Nobody can say that I'm of the elect. No, we're of the hopeful elect.
He said, put on like if you are the elect.
All right? You can't just go around and say, I am of the elect.
You say you made it.
Right. You saying you made it. You saying you saved. All right?
Proverbs 16:5. Everyone that is proud in heart is an abomination to Yahweh. Though hand join in hand, he shall not be unpunished.
Right. Though hand join hand in hand, you should not be unpunished. Just because you agree, that we are the children of Israel, doesn't mean that, hey, if you're of another nation, you're exempt. Just because you acknowledge the word of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, but do not the works of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua requires of you, doesn't mean that you're exempt. All right?
Yeah, that might give you some favor. As a heathen nation, you might have a little bit of favor. Might not have to, suffer so much, but,
Right. Hey, you Israelites that do the will, do not thy father's will. All right? Hey, it was better that you not know.
Yeah, what he said, 10 more demons will jump on you.
Right, because here it is, you acknowledge that the blessing is yours, but you don't want to do what the blessing requires. It is a requirement. It is a requirement. That contract that was signed, it was signed in blood. All right, it said for those that are here and those that are not here. All right, if that spirit was ordained and was not on the earth, but his father's line went back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, it was ordained for that spirit to still be under these blessings and these curses.
right.
For those that are here and those that are not here. That's what the covenant said. So it does not matter if you're of the nation of Israel, Yasharallah, the true Israel. The true Israel. All right? You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as you speckled birds whose father's line goes back. If you're not of the true nation of Israel, all right, the blessing is not for you. The contract was not for you. You are null and void.
Yeah.
And
Just
you
an
people-
extra.
You people out there, you know exactly who I'm talking to because I can't say exactly you. But not you, but you, all right? You are not. Your nation is an abomination unto Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. And you will be judged for all the lies and atrocities that you have committed. Not only your nation, but all these other nations. All right? Especially you. All right? Hardcore, rigorous bondage. I've seen these TikToks of these small hatters and their wise men saying, if we are those people, if we are the people of the book, who are you to tell us? Who are you to tell us? All right? To the goyim. To the goyim. This is what you say. And that's only because you have such a low vibration. All right? Your pride is lifting you up as if you're somebody because you know and understand you are really nothing. All right? You have nothing. You have no certain dwelling place. That's why you go and steal the land. Who steals a man and his heritage? Esau, Edom. Who has done it throughout the ages? Esau, Edom.
He's still doing it.
Esau, Edom. All right? The earth won't yield its fruits to you. That's why you have to rap.
Right,
Yeah.
and you seeing that firsthand with them trying to take over Gaza.
Right.
Take control of Gaza. So,
Yeah, they call it an ethnic cleansing.
Right.
oh, but that's different from that guy with the little mustache.
Right.
All right. See,
So much
they
different.
make they make they wickedness righteousness in their own eyes. You know.
It's gonna be a beautiful piece of property. We're
You
gonna
know.
own it all.
So, but then they still bring up that hollow seat thing. You know, for any you watch, if you watch mainstream media news, you see that brought up at least once a month.
Right. Yep.
Just putting it back in there. Oh,
Put this in the forefront of your mind.
right.
Yeah.
That shit will come up at least, probably even more than that.
Yeah.
I would say probably maybe once a week.
Yeah, but
You might hear some shit about that,
you can deny.
or some anti, S activity.
You cannot. Here it is. You can deny so-called critical race theory. All right. You can deny, the work program. You can deny, but here it is. You can't deny. He's lie. Really? Let's just say it like that.
Yeah.
You can't deny this lie. All right, that has been proven time after time to be a lie. All right.
Yeah, accept it. Accept the lie that he.
Right.
Yeah, accept it that it's a lie that he's telling you. I don't know. Deny the lie.
You can't deny because we don't accept the lie.
Yeah.
So we're denying the lie. All right.
Right.
Because hey, there's no acceptance in it. This is exactly why he still wants to do away with you even more so. All right, those of you who don't accept it, those of you who accept it, you can last a little bit longer. You'll be here just a little bit longer, just a little while longer. All right, if you accept it and you're on one accord. Why? Because we need you to weed out the rest of those, and then after you've turned your back on your people, after you've turned your back on your nation, we just get rid of you. There's no more use for you. We didn't weeded them all out.
I don't think they understand what perpetual hate means.
Hey, no, they have what is that word? Insurgents. All right, you want to be an insurgent, informer. All right, you said, hey, as long as I get the bag, I can be Judas. I want to be him. I want to be him. That's what you're saying. You're saying it's okay. Yeah, if I'm hungry, I got to eat this pork. It's gonna feed me. Yeah, go ahead and eat that pork, especially in this day. Eat that pork and let Yahweh Shemi Shai put a different type of bacteria in you. All right? See, you come in the time that Yahweh Shemi Shai is passing out judgment. We haven't seen nothing yet. Nothing. How much more worse is it going to get? How much more crucial, all right, is abiding and clinging onto the word of Yahweh Shemi Shai going to be in these days, in these times? But if you think that there's no profit for you, keep doing what you're doing. It's okay. Keep on putting off following the word of Yahweh Shemi Shai. Keep on putting off coming to a camp. Whether it be this camp, another camp that is teaching 100% doctrine, keep on putting it off. It's okay. It's okay.
Mercy window.
All right? But don't cry in that day. Don't cry in the day when Yahweh Shemi Shai has entered into the house of the thief. All right? Don't cry when he has when he has come as a thief in the night. Don't cry. All right? Stand on business then. You were standing on business this whole time. All right? But now now that the big brother's home, and because he said the father's on his way, all right, we know that Yahweh's not going to get off the throne himself, but the big brother said the father is on his way. What did he say? He said the father's on his way. Why? Because I come in the stead of my father. All right, he said, I come not to do my will, but do the will of my father. The father is on his way. Judgment is here because the Father told me to perform it. We are on one accord. The Father is on his way. Done with you. Oh, but you want to be accepted. Wait 1 minute. Time out. Ain't no time out. Keep that same energy.
You're going to laugh at you now.
All right?
Laugh at you.
All right? I'll mock you if fear come and laugh when you're calamity. All right? When you're hungry and you can't eat. When you don't have that pork, when you don't have those roaches of the sea, hey, you're going to have to go to even more detestable things. You're going to see a body in the street, you're going to be like, damn, I'm hungry. All right, cannibalism and abominations more so is even coming back. All right, think about it. As being tried as gold in the fire, the impurities of this world are also going to rise to the top. This place is going to be burned with thermonuclear fire. All right? Especially on the shores of Babylon the Great, aka Sodom and Gomorrah, aka Egypt, aka Rome, here on the shores of America. All right? It is a guarantee.
Can you grab Jeremiah 30 and 24?
All right? It is a guarantee that it's going to happen. All right? You might not say, oh, you don't know what he's talking about. Them brothers don't know what they're talking about. All right? Those guys are false prophets. Okay, believe what you want to believe.
No,
I was gonna say an acquaintance of mine. He said that in some of these countries, specifically over in Japan, they're selling human flesh.
Oh yeah.
You know, they eat everything.
Yeah, they got that Project Meat, you know, out here. And they you know, you can go online and check it out, but it's called Project Human Meat Project or Project Meat, something. But where you could donate yourself,
Not a piece of flesh for
not a piece, you know, you donate your whole body, and then.
Hey, you got shit burgers in the whole 9 yards.
I just seen, you know, not too long ago, I seen like a little headline saying that, these, how much healthy or how many more vitamins they have in roach milk.
Fucking roach milk.
Like all these, you know, they advertising it.
Fucking roach milk.
That
Eating our bread
you
to
know, but you don't want to know what that is, you know.
Right.
What was that? This what movie was that? He go and eat some. I don't know if it was Demolition Man or what. But he was fucking that shit up, and they're like, you don't want to know what that is.
Rat burger.
Rat burger.
Demolition.
yeah, demolition.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many movies that they do it because they tell you through their script.
The another one was a Snowpiercer.
Yeah.
And breast
Shit.
seen all them bugs, and he was like, nah. That
Hey,
little
Wally.
protein bar.
They give you Wally, 1887?
1984.
1984? Okay.
Talking about the George Orwell.
Yep, George Orwell. Yep. Hey, exactly. Hey, and that's continued. All right? This devil is the devil that the Bible speaks of. Understand and know and truly believe. Okay? You got it.
I'm gonna grab it before you. This is a Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach 5. I'm gonna just get straight to the point. In verse 7, it says, "Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed, and perish in the day of vengeance." You know, so hey, you know, make no tarrying to, you know, put off that day. All right, because as it says in Habakkuk 2 in you know, the second chapter, it says that you know, it surely will come. All right, so the prophecies in the book are bound to happen, but if you're putting off, you know, repentance, putting off a you know, serving the Lord when you're being called to do it, and then it could very well be that time when you go to do it, hey, it's already too late. All right, it's already, you know, hey, when you bundled up, instead of you know, doing the work like you supposed to, you in there cuddled up with your boo, or, you know, just chilling, you know, next to drinking some hot cocoa, and them war trumpets sound. And that's how you got to take it. You got to be, you know, be of a sober mind and be ready, not get caught off guard, as it says in Ecclesiastes or 2 Thessalonians or 1 Thessalonians 5. You know, it's a you know, thief come in, the Lord come as a thief in the night. But hey, you are not caught off. Pretty much you're not gonna be caught off guard because you know what time it is. We have to know what time it is and be looking out for those signs, the signs of prophecy, the signals for Yahweh Hashem Yahushua and his return. All right, but if you in the mindset of being laid back, it's not gonna happen like it's gonna happen tonight. It's not like it's not gonna happen tomorrow. Hey, the Lord is gonna mess you up, man.
Right. He said, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua said, bless the servant who is found doing.
Yeah. Yeah, you running out of time, and that's for everybody. Everybody's running out of time. Whether the world, the fashions of this world will pass away. Either we're seeing Eve get hit with lamenting for them teats that's falling off.
Yep.
And you got the government funding back, but what happens when the whole economic system crash? What happens when not just everybody buying up all the eggs at Costco, but there ain't shit in the stores,
Right.
Anywhere.
And those shipments not coming in.
What's that in Second Edges where it says they shall sown places shall be found unsown. When everything ain't there no more like it used to be.
Right.
Where's that protection and it's gonna be a test, but that when you study for the test, you have the answers.
Right.
All right, and Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, dedicated that knowledge and wisdom to his elect, so they could have the stability, so they could, make it through. I had a he was praying.
You got it.
All right, this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 30, verse 24. It says, the fierce anger of Yahweh shall not return until he have done it, and until he have performed the intents of his heart. In the latter days he shall consider it.
All right. And what's the intents of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua's heart? Hey, to return unto righteousness, to pass judgment. Right? That this judgment be passed. So what? So Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, hey, can get back to hearing his name.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, you might think it's a selfish thing to hear your name at the top, but when you're Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, you're the top. All I want to hear is my name. What is before me? What is after me? There's nothing. The only thing that I can hear glorious is my name.
Yeah.
The only thing that I need is to hear my name. Say it again.
Yeah.
Say it again.
Yeah.
How about you? Say it again. Yeah, I need it. All right. I need that perfect energy coming from my people.
Yeah. The Lord not gonna come. How this world sees it, they think that they're gonna be notified. You gonna get one of them. iPhone alerts. Hey, I'm about to come back. You better get right. I'm about to come back on Tuesday. March 3rd. At 6:00. Y'all better be ready.
Be ready.
Say the fear he's gonna come back, and he already be putting that work in. He already visited with signs of judgment, and signs of prophecy. But then, hey, so the latter gonna consider it, after it's done. Well, damn, you already jacked up.
Too late. It's too late, man. Too close. All right. Hey, you playing with Yahweh Hashem Yahushua's time. All right. We know time doesn't time. There is no time for Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. But you playing with this time that this man has set up. All right. His clock. All right. He's saying 89 seconds to midnight is what the devil's saying, but Yahweh Hashem Yahushua says that's only your speculation. Shit, it might be 22 seconds to midnight. You don't know, but I'm gonna let the world go ahead and say this 89 seconds.
Yeah, ultimately they not gonna never. You ain't never gonna see Esau put that clock down to 0.
Right.
But
that's exactly right.
Because they think that they queendom gonna live forever. You say you had something?
Hey, because Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is lucky. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua said, no man knoweth the time nor day. All right? no man, not even the Son himself,
Right.
all right, know at the time of day. So him saying 89 seconds, hey, it's just a marker to let you know that shit, this devil is saying something's wrong with his clock.
Yeah, and they doing it on the courts of they
Right.
shit, you know,
They're
of
saying-
their agenda.
Yep. And the devil saying there's something wrong. The devil saying there's something wrong with the clock. It shouldn't be this low. So, you know, we're tweaking it or whatever we have to do just to notify you. You got to change. All right. And you got to change in the way we want you to change.
Yeah, because for you know, they've been talking about like de-escalating shit. You done seen this week, you know, Trump try and get with Zelensky and Putin, have them sit down, you know, all this kind of peace mediator type shit been in the works, but they ain't stopped that drone hit.
Right.
All right, they ain't stop the Chernobyl.
Stop those peace talks. Oh, I'm sorry. Was it they were supposed to have peace? Hey, when did Gaza cease peace?
Yeah, they already went back on that.
Yeah, but they went back as soon as they said it was peace. There were still attacks happening. There was still infrastructure being demolished. But no, hold on. We're talking about peace.
Yeah, and they showed when they had you know, really put that ceasefire agreement right before Trump went into office. Up until the morning, they was still, you know, of the morning of that agreement, they was still bombing the shit out of them.
Even during that week.
It was like, oh, we had you know, teeth threats. We had teeth threats that they had to, you know, eradicate or something like that.
Yeah, wasn't it 2 weeks? It was
What?
supposed to be a ceasefire for 2 weeks. Did not stop. All right? Did not.
Well, they stopped for a little bit, but they didn't last the whole thing.
How could it stop when they still said on what is it? Democracy Now! 3 were killed, 3 women, 7 children, right? Every day. All right. There was always some form of, like the brother said, T attacks, some way, shape, or form. But here it is. If you have control and you're controlling everything, how come there's word getting out that this stuff's still going on? All right. Got it.
This is the book of 1 Maccabees, chapter 2, verse 7. It says, he said, woe is me. Wherefore was I born to see the misery of my people and of the holy city, and to dwell there when it was delivered into the hand of the enemy, and the sanctuary into the hand of strangers. Verse 8, her temple is become as a man without glory. 9, her glorious vessels are carried away into captivity, her infants are slain in the streets, her young men with the sword of the enemy.
We understand that this is talking about Israel. All right? Hey, there's the glory of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, all right, first is in his name. All right? His majesty, his glory. All for his name's sake. Then his nation. And then his earth. Everything that he has put forth, everything that he has made for himself, once again. And then he made the world for our sake. All right? The so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, and Semio-Indian, as well as the speckled bird whose father's line goes back, he made it for no other. He made it for his elect, first and foremost. All right? He made it to be pleasing unto himself. You see, Yahweh Shem Yahushai fashioned the world after his mind. He said, this is pleasing to me. I want to see this. I want to see that. If he's the director of the movie, he wants to see this movie, and that's all he wants to see. Right? He don't want to see anything else. He want to see exactly as he wrote the script. He don't want you to change the script. He don't want you to be like, you know what, I think we could add, no. Can't add shit.
As he said.
Yeah,
Right.
trying to revamp some.
Rewrite and revamp.
You want to rewrite history.
Right. You're trying to do a reboot.
There's I think it was some shit I seen on Teddy Roosevelt. pretty much they was like they was glazing them, saying it was something about like a library. I think about that I think Trump and Biden both putting up libraries somewhere. You know, their presidential library. You know, and they were making a big deal out of it. But I think they brought up Teddy Roosevelt. If I'm correct, that's the same dude that got the statue that they just finally took out in New York, where he got the
Southern and Northern.
Yeah, he on a horse, and then he got the so-called Native American and then so-called black man on each side of him.
Yep.
But they quoted that he said that, oh, you won't be, even though a lot of bad shit, you know, paraphrasing the quote, they did a lot of bad shit, that they won't be, you know, even though they've done a lot of shit in history, they won't be defined by that history.
Right.
You know, but no, Yahweh Shemi Shai holds you accountable for everything that you have done, especially the affliction that you've done to our people, his people.
Continue on. 1 Maccabees chapter 2, verse 10. It says, what nation hath not had a part in her kingdom and gotten of her spoils?
Right. What nation has not had a part? That's why all these nations are going to be judged. All right. You were Confederate. You got to sit and live deliciously and say, you know what? Send us a couple of them. All right. Getting that Saudi money. The Saudis said, hey, bring them over here. We're going to breed a couple of them, but the rest of them, let's make them eunuchs. All right. Let's make them to keep the house.
Yeah, it's like
right?
Yeah.
We're going to make them to keep the house. Watch our wives and watch their women as we impregnate their women, and so on and so forth. All right, we're going to do whatever it is that we want to do. Send us a couple of more over here. The heathen African nations. Send them over here.
Yeah, that's what they do, you know, brother.
Right.
And that's shit that they be doing. But they be, you know, flying out Eve to, you know, violate her, you know?
Yeah.
Just to violate and disrespect her, but they don't want to do that to no other, you know, well, really Eve, the dumbest one that'll do it,
Right.
because she's just looking at it as a come up, but
Hey, and
but that's who they want to do it to,
yeah, with that,
you know,
with that
and come on.
It's a spiritual defilement. All right. Hey, it's helping keeping the vibration low of Israel. All right, because if you don't care enough about yourself, you're gonna tell the next one, hey girl, they over there, you go over there, you could be a toilet, you get 50, 60 racks.
No, they're getting millions.
No, but I'm saying, you get 50, 60 racks your first time, you come again, and then he come over again, it's gonna be more. All right, you just tell your friends, and you and your friends and your pride get lifted up, even though that your pride is getting smaller. All right, right. How much? Hey,
That's too short.
here it is. Your psychological and your spiritual mind is suffering. All right, it's suffering. But your worldly mind, hey, you're all in it. You're the baddest bee. You a bad bee that's getting shitted on.
That's when you can literally say I'm the shit.
All right.
Right, but you know, the main point I was just, you know, they do that to the women of Israel. You know, that's who those people really look for. You know, or really Americans. That's what they want, because, you know, America got the top spot in the eyes of these other nations. You know, so by them disrespecting a woman from over here, but they know who you know, Jake is when they go out there. Whether it's intentional or unintentional, the spirit is speaking, you know, and making them do these things.
Right, ship them all around the world. All right, do whatever it is that you want. Hey, send some over here. Do this. We'll work them. All right, we'll keep them down. We'll break their spirits. We'll show them that they're nothing more than what they said, that they're the chosen. They say that they're the sons of God. All right, we're going to show them how they're low.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep them at the bottom. If they have any kind of God, if you do have a God, He would save you from the hell I'm putting you under. All right. but it's for a time period, for a season.
And that's the way that the heathen think, but that's also the way that, you know, the wicked of our people think too. Oh, if there was a guy, I wouldn't be going through what I'm going through. Or, you know, in that faithless, you know, mentality,
Right.
you know.
You're going through this because you turn your back on Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. All right, we deserve it as a nation and as individuals in our nation. All right, we fucked up. We're the ones. All right?
It's accountability.
Right.
You know?
And I had a precept that goes what I was saying in First Maccabees chapter 2. This is Zechariah chapter 1 verse 15, and it says, "And I am very sore displeased with the heathen that are at ease, for I was but a little displeased, and they helped forward the affliction."
Right, they helped forward the affliction. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua said he was only a little displeased with the rest of the heathen. Salakia. All right, the rest of the heathen, he was just a little displeased. But you said, no, come on, let's make that handshake, let's make this deal. We're gonna make this deal. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna stand together. They sit together like this, like that Honda symbol. That Hyundai symbol, just sit there, shaking each other's hands. Like, yeah, that's what we did. We did it.
We did that.
All right, we did it. So now that you're on one accord, now that you agree, all right, when Yahushua was a little displeased, now you made your bed, you gotta lay in.
Going back to First Maccabees chapter 2, this is going to be verse 11. It says, "All her ornaments are taken away. Of a free woman, she has become a bond slave."
Right, she's become a bond slave. Now you, Israel's likened unto a woman, all right? Hey, you have become one in shackles and chains. You are no longer free. You no longer have, what do they call it? In the Game of Thrones, you no longer have the king's hand, all right? You are no longer part of the house in the eyes of the world. Now you're a peasant and a pheasant. You're a pest, all right? You're an abomination. Just scurry along somewhere. Get out of my face. Do away with you, all right?
Disgusting.
You're disgusting. And Yahweh Hashem Yahushua said, I'm going to let them talk to you like that right now. Just as when you tell your woman to do something and she don't do it, or you tell your child to do something and they don't do it, I told you not to touch that iron. You burned your hand, didn't you? Yeah, ain't no different. All right, experience is your best teacher. Why? Because you got a stiff neck. Where's that old saying? Hey, a stiff neck makes a soft ass, or
Hard
head makes a soft ass.
Something like that.
Something like that. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is basically, hey, that's a saying to say Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is going to kick your ass. Judgment. All right? Judgment, accountability. When you know, damn, maybe I shouldn't have touched it. Now I got this burn mark on my hand and it hurts for 4 or 5 days. All right? It hurts 3 days. It hurts 4 days. Hey, this is the time period of it hurting. All right? All these years, remember, hey, what is time to the Most High? Nothing. What is death to the Most High? Nothing. There ain't nothing to put you down and lift you up. It's nothing to me. Why? Because I'm Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. All right? Not me personally. All right? But, hey, that's what the scriptures, hey, is saying. I do all. Has there not been evil in the city and I have not done it? All right? It's Yahweh Hashem Yahushua who controls all things. All right? Hey, put respect on Yahweh Hashem Yahushua's name. Put respect on his heritage, his prophecy. All right? His name first and foremost. His heritage second. All right? And that is respecting the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as the speckled bird whose father's line goes back. And also what you're starting to see right now are Esau, Edom, and these other nations starting to seek to please the poor. You want to seek to please the poor. Why? Because you know in your spirit, time is running out. All right? Oh, damn. Kendrick was saying something. We have to understand these people and what they've been through and everything like now. And now my grandpappy told me, I wasn't taught that in school with the 40 acres and the mule, but I want to know more now. Okay, you weren't taught in school. I'm sure somebody mentioned it to you once before in your lifetime.
Oh, you was taught, you just
All
didn't
right?
care about it.
You didn't care because it didn't affect you. All right? Now, this is just a little more light shine on how Israel's been downtrodden.
How wicked Esau Edom is.
All right? Not even. They're not showing the wickedness. They just mention it. They're not showing it. Go back into some books. Go let them dig up the history. Dig up the history for yourself. See how, eating, Jake, was a delicacy. Look at those postcards that you got in your family library. All right? You know you got them. Stop lying, E. All right? You know your grandmammy got them.
They got them in museums.
All right? You got them in museums. Go keep that thing that, while your granny went from Pop, all right, and got a slave book, all right? The heirlooms. You know, this is a pickled in a jar.
Pickled Johnson.
Pickled Johnson in a jar.
Yeah.
This was from that picture right there. My pop told me this is that rod.
Yeah.
All right, and we keep it as a family heirloom because it's got value.
They had, you go into that
got
book.
Insurance on it and everything.
You go into that book, The Delectable Negro. They was, all the abominable shit Esau was doing. They was eating them. They ate Nat Turner, but they was, one part they fed I forgot who it was, but they fed him his own rod.
No.
So you can only imagine the wicked shit that didn't get recorded. If they low enough to do that, probably had Jake on there, starving, castrated him and then fed it to him.
Keep him, if we torture him this way, he's gonna taste that much better.
Right, and that wasn't the bounds or the limits that the Most High put on this devil, man.
Yeah.
So, how much more to come? And how much are they still doing? Because there's a lot of fucking, wickedness. It never stopped. They just did it in secret. These rituals and sacrifices that they be doing on the left-hand side. You don't want to know what they do in Bohemian Grove and, Epstein Island and shit. What they did at the Diddy parties. Because they was there.
Hey, because all that's a form. All that's a form of wickedness. And sorcery.
And Diddy party probably wasn't the worst party in Hollywood.
This is the book of 1 Maccabees chapter 2 verse 12. And it says, "And behold, our sanctuary, even our beauty and our glory, is laid waste, and the Gentiles have profaned it."
Right, they have profaned it. Right, here it is. They talk about that they're the ones. Right, and they have profaned Israel. All right, they have made it without being. All right, they have made it abominable. All right, and Jake has helped. All right, 2/3 of the nation of Israel have helped Israel stand in an abominable state. Yahweh Shemiah Shai said, if all of Israel would repent, if all right, all means every single one. All right, had to repent on one accord. Or if this devil could search out the heavens and the ocean, he would do away with the nation of Israel. Why do you think this devil has all that unaccounted money for? All these unaccounted programs? Because he's been trying to search the depths of the oceans and the vastness of so-called space.
Yeah, you think about it, all these other nations had to, get their position, by disgracing the people of the Lord.
Right.
All right, that is, and from the Greeks to, they had to, make us defiled.
Right.
All right, we, the nation of Israel didn't have to, disgrace nobody to get that power, seat, because it just belonged to them.
Yep.
That rulership belonged to them, but they, did a bad thing unto themselves. by going off, we did a bad thing by going off from the Lord's commandments.
Right. We tried to be like these other nations.
And worship these other, and through that we got in a low state.
Right.
Through that pride
Hey,
and ignorance. You got it.
Essentially, Yahweh Shem Yahushua wanted to show you this is what being like those other nations is. You see, they are not exempt from going off.
You a heathen just like them.
You are a heathen just like them. The only time you're exempt from going off is when you're in my stead. The only time you're exempt from going off is when you're of the nation of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Right? And being that we were abominable and did abominable things, Yahweh Shem Yahushua said, okay, once again, experience is going to be the best teacher. You went off before and everything, I'm just going to make it one final time. Because I've saved you out of trouble before, this time I'm going to just let you really just, what they say in the world, your grandparents used to say, or your mom, dad used to say, I'm going to let you show your ass. I'm going to let you go ahead and show out. Go ahead and show out. Right? Go ahead and do what you want to do.
So whatever action's a reaction.
Right. Do what you want to do. Okay, you did it? You did it? Is that good? That's good? Okay. I'm going to kick your ass. You get an ass whooping. All right? And you still trying to go off and you're still trying to justify yourself. But wait. I wanted to do this. Okay, you still want to do that? Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. You have the room. You have so-called liberty. You have so-called freedoms. All right? You have the freedom to choose. All right? Because what do they say? It's free will. All right? Yeah. Believe that.
Do as thou wilt.
You're in that Alex or Crawley spirit, do as I will. Do what you want to do. You right? There's no consequences. In your mind, that's what you said. That's doing as you will, believing that there's no consequences.
But believing you only got one life.
Right. Believing that there's not a law established. All right? That's why the government tells you, hey, you can live by the law. You can try to live by the law of the land, or you can say, I'm under sovereign Abraham biblical law. All right? Now, there's just like, what do they call it? The 1%ers or the Moors or whatnot. Hey, all these people are going into trying to be, what is the word I'm looking for?
I'm thinking.
Not nationalized.
Set apart.
Yeah, to basically be set apart. I can't. The word is slipping my mind.
That's a big word. I know.
All right. To be sovereign. Right? They want to be sovereign and solvent from the United States. They have no business, no commerce, they have no license or anything. All right? Hey, they're trying to make themselves set apart. All right? They say they live by this law and this is the law. All right? This is the law of men. I have the right to travel, so on and so forth. All right? You can do that. All right? You can do that, but once again, remember, for every action, there's a reaction. It might work for a time, all right? But at the end of the day, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is still going to perform that which he has set forth. There is going to be a consequence, all right? Whether you believe it or not, there is going to be a consequence for that. Because Yahweh Shem Yahushua, said this man is to be over you. There's no escape from this devil being over you. He said, I will deliver you. You won't be able to deliver yourself.
No.
All right? And that's a form of you trying to deliver yourself in truth and honesty. All right?
You got it all together. You don't need y'all.
But the paperwork says that I what? That you, the paperwork in the scripture says you will die like a man.
It says, wait ye upon me.
Right. It says, for trying to save yourself, all right? Hey, try to deliver yourself and save yourself, that you will have to answer for that account.
Come.
All right?
All right, pray.
Come.
This is Lamentations 2 and verse 16. It says, all your enemies mock you and glare at you with hate. Let me see what, I just want to make sure I was in the King James Version. Slakia. Lamentations 2 and 16. All your enemies mock you and glare at you with hate. They curl their lips and sneer. We have destroyed it. This is the day we have waited for. Sluggy, I think it didn't refresh, and I'm in a different translation. 1 second. Yeah, it kept me on the GNT. So let me reread that real quick. Sluggy. I'm gonna read the next one too. Okay, Lamentations 2 and 16. It says, all thine enemies have opened their mouth against thee. They hiss and gnash the teeth. They say, we have swallowed her up. Certainly this is the day that we looked for. We have found, we have seen it. It says, Yahweh hath done that which he had devised. He hath fulfilled his word that he had commanded in the days of old. He hath thrown down and hath not pitied. And he hath caused thine enemy to rejoice over thee. He hath set up the horn of thine adversaries. And that was the point. You know, he have caused the enemies to rejoice over thee. You know, our enemies, you know, which are these other nations that were confederate with Esau, Edom, you know, in taking part of our downfall. Hey, they rejoice to see us, you know, taken out.
Right. You're starting to see it more so now.
Yeah.
Right. Because this pride is being lifted up again. That's why you have these you know, symbolism marches with the, you know, the old Native American sign, because you can't say Bootsies on there. So, you know, the mustache, those small mustache followers. All right.
Yeah.
So being that you're seeing this, and now you're starting to see this racial tension and divide. All right. Yahweh Shem Yahushai, hey, is starting to do it all. All right. He's stirring the pot. He's sending those back to their nation that need to go. Right. He said, no. He said, you go back to your nation. You ready? It don't matter if you're ready or not. You're getting sent back anyway. I don't need you here right now. All right. You're going. You're starting to see all these businesses shut down and stuff. Hey, it's gonna look like peace and safety. All right, but when peace and safety comes, sudden destruction. All right, it has to look a certain way because it has to uphold an image. All right, it's got to look this way. Right, makeup. It's making this shit up. All right. Making you think everything is good, everything is fine. Be cool, calm, and collective. Everything's pure. We're getting back to everything how it used to be. All right?
We're better than once we were.
Right.
Yeah, it's like that. Well, you've seen it in that movie with James Franco and Seth Rogen.
The interview?
Yeah, the interview. So how Kim Jong-un, how they portrayed Kim Jong-un to set up like, hey, they you know, North Korea wasn't that bad. You know, they had a whole facade that they you know, when they went in to see, oh, this ain't nothing like how they portray it. And then, lo and behold, all that shit was fake.
Right.
You know, same thing with America.
Yep.
They have this is the nation, the place to be. All right. Yeah, you had a dude, I think he was out in Harlem or something. I think an elder posted it. This dude out in Harlem showing how hey they got homeless people just dying in the street.
Yep.
And he was like, you know, he was going on how they got homeless dying in the street, but then yet paying for these nice ass hotel rooms for the immigrants. Yeah. You know, but the people that been here, all right, can't get the same help.
Wishing to pray. Why? Because that's perpetual.
So where's the justice in that?
Right. There's also to cause a divide. Right. You can't have everybody come over and then have all these people together. Oh, hell to the no. The plan's not going to work. We have to divide these people. All right. You got to divide all these people. We got to keep them separate. All right. So let's cause a little animosity towards one another. All right. Even though, hey, a lot of them are of the same nation, all right, we're definitely got to keep that animosity going. We got to keep that animosity between northern and southern kingdom going.
them divided.
All right, keep them divided.
This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 8, verse 1, and it says, again, the word of Yahweh of hosts came to me, saying, verse 2, thus saith Yahweh of hosts, I was jealous for Zion with great jealousy, and I was jealous for her with great fury. Verse 3, thus saith Yahweh.
What's that form of jealousy? All right? Yahweh Shem Shai is jealous. Hey, what happens when you're jealous? Your emotions start to show. All right? Yahweh Shem Shai's emotion, his fury, and his correction start to show. All those are forms of jealousy that Yahweh Shem Shai is showing over his people. All right? Hey, you love that whore more than you love me? You're afraid of that whore more than you're afraid of me? Do you know who I am? Did you not hear what I said? Did you not hear what I told you to do? Now you didn't piss me off.
You want to be in it. What do you say? Not pure French scripture. You don't want to be in the hand of the Lord.
Hey, kiss the son lest he be angry. You don't think he's angry? All right, read that from the top, Rush.
Zechariah chapter 8 verse 1, and it says, again, the word of Yahweh of hosts came to me, saying, verse 2, thus saith Yahweh of hosts, I was jealous for Zion with great jealousy, and I was jealous for her with great fury. Verse 3, thus saith Yahweh, I am returned unto Zion, and will dwell in the midst of Jerusalem, and Jerusalem shall be called a city of truth, and the mountain of Yahweh of hosts, the holy mountain.
Now, after I whoop your ass, I'm gonna deal with you correctly, because now you know better. All right. Now that I've forgiven you, and I cleaned you up, and you understand everything that I ever wanted for you was for good. Now that you understand, and experience had to teach you, now you will understand, and I will dwell amongst you. I will give you all these things. Everything that you desire is not an issue, is not a want. Why? Because I will give it to you. Follow what I say. Do as I tell you. Go where I tell you to go. Walk how I tell you to walk. You shall never go another way. Why? Because this time I'm going to make it, and I'm going to put it in you. You have no room for error. Now that you understand what it is that you have done wrong. So anything that comes up out of you moving forward from the elect of the nation of Israel, 12,000 from each tribe, in the multitude of the elect of the nation of Israel, as the 2/3 come back, they will understand, because I have placed it in you. Judgment. Right? You will understand that I am the one. I am the one. Hey, like Kendrick Lamar's album says, when he's talking about the pen, says, I am the one that gave you life. I am the one who breathed the blessings. All right? It wasn't that pen that bred the blessings for Kendrick Lamar, essentially. All right? It's Yahweh Shem Shai, who has allowed that man to do everything it is that he is doing musically. All right? Hey, that pen in representation, as far as us speaking, is Yahweh Shem Shai. He directs, he writes what is in our hearts, what's in our minds. And he's going to write the right way for you to be. And you shall not go to the left nor to the right. You will always stay on the straight and narrow path. That's the only way that you will ever walk. And that should be your desire. You got it, Darash?
Verse, Zechariah chapter 8, verse 4. It says, thus saith the Lord of hosts, there shall yet old men and old women dwell in the streets of Jerusalem, and every man with his staff in his hand of very age. Verse 5, in the cities and the streets of the city shall be full of boys and girls playing in the streets thereof. Verse 6, thus saith the Lord of hosts, Yahweh. If it be marvelous in the eyes of the remnant of this people in these days, should it also be marvelous in mine eyes, saith Yahweh of hosts?
Right, it only has to be marvelous in the eyes of Yahweh Shemi Shai. All right, because what this world may consider marvelous is not so marvelous. All right, what this world considers high is not so high. All right, the only ones who believe that the height of the highness lies in Yahweh Shemi Shai is only the ones who follow Yahweh Shemi Shai. Doesn't get any higher. All right, everybody else, hey, they believe upon a falsehood. All right, they believe after this worldly, you know what? That right there, that Rolls Royce right there, that's the end all to be all. That's the best. That's the best. Hey, creme de la creme. They make that thing by hand. Every nut, every bolt, they fashion it after their own hands, man.
It's a yacht on wheels.
Yeah, a yacht on wheels. Hey, that shit's gonna be able to float. This is what you believe.
Hearing them damn songs.
All right? Yahweh Shemi Shai has something more, something better.
Well, he said this type of creativity you ain't never seen yet.
Right.
You haven't even heard yet. I have never seen this and I heard.
Right? Is there anything on the comment board?
Yeah, I mean, brother's been putting up stuff. I just.
Let's get Isaiah 50. And then after that, we'll go on comment board. Or, I'm sorry, Jeremiah 50.
Yeah.
Jeremiah 50 and it says the word that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai spoke against Babylon and against the land of the Chaldeans by Jeremiah the prophet, declaring ye among the nations and publish and set up a standard, publish and conceal not water. Say Babylon is taken, Bel is confounded, Marduk is broken in pieces.
Right. Yahweh Shemi Shai is saying, hey, this place right here, don't hold back. Don't hold back on telling and making this devil plain upon tables. Don't hold back the words of this, this damnation. All right? Hey, tell this whore what she's been doing. All right? Sounds like somebody's slaving to somebody.
It says, her idols are confounded, her images are broken in pieces.
Right, here it is, they're getting confounded. Everybody's starting to look around like, oh shit. This shit ain't right. This is not the land I once knew. This ain't America no more, man. Everything's so expensive, my kids can't eat. You know, you seeing the farmer breaking down on TikTok. They're gonna take my farm. Why? You didn't think this applied to you? Oh, you thought you had a just leader. That's what you thought. You thought you had a just leader. You thought the righteous were in rule.
Hey, well, you had a couple, back during like the C19, them, or maybe right after it, they had those farmers that were offing themselves.
Right.
You know.
Hey, because they believe themselves to be the righteous. You thought the righteous were in rule. All right. You thought Trump was really that savior.
Hey, so that morning, in the land, you know,
Yeah.
and really is from the confusion. I'll pull it out, but
All right.
you got it.
Yeah, you got it.
It says, for out of the mouth there cometh up a nation against her, which shall make her land desolate.
Oh my goodness. Hold on. Shall make it what?
Desolate.
Say that one more time.
Desolate.
Yes. Damn. There's one coming up against her. Go ahead, please.
And none shall dwell therein. They shall depart, both man and beast.
Right. Hey, that nation is going to make desolate. Hey, and it's first going to be the mouthpiece of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, and it's going to show this devil and reveal her nakedness. All right. Then you have Gog and Magog. All right. Hey, and the other nations who are going to what? Who are going to help dethrone this heaven. All right. those ICBM, thermonuclear fire, all right, it's going to rain down. Hey, like that Mary Mary song, is it something from heaven rain down on me? But for some reason, for something rain down on the, I don't know
I'm
what.
talking about Janet Jackson.
Huh? Nuh-uh.
It's Mary Mary.
It's Mary Mary. It's all glories and blessings from heaven rain down on me. Rain down on me. My mom used to play it a long time ago. But either way, hey, it's a spiritual song in the spirit of, hey, it is going to rain down. ICBM thermonuclear fire. All right? All right? Hey, that is going to rain down hellfire. All right? Got it.
It says, in these days and in the time, said Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, the children of Israel shall come, they and the children of Judah together. Going and weeping, they shall go and seek Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, their power.
And that's what we're doing now, northern and southern kingdom. All right, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is waking up his nation, waking up the elect of his nation. All right, that Kendrick Lamar concert was nothing but food for thought. All right, for those who need to be woken up, because Yahweh Bashim Yahushai can use anything. All right, that was a little food for thought to put pieces to the puzzle together. All right, some people needed those breadcrumbs. All right, some people already had those crumbs. All right, but nevertheless, it was all through the will and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai to expose wickedness and righteousness. All right, because as you look farther, as the brother said, look into his album before last when he had the crown of the diamond thorn crown. All right, look how in the damn album he said, I'm an Israelite, don't call me black no more. And then in his next album he said, oh shit, they mad at me, I'm not going to be able to keep my platform to do what it is that I need to do, that I feel that I need to do, so let me go ahead and denounce that and do this. And now my other album, I can bring it all together. All right, ultimately Yahweh Bashim Yahushai has to find that man accepted. All right, or has to find him, let him be filthy or let him be righteous. All right, it's up to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. All right, but you can't be counted as a sacrifice for the whole nation. It's not you.
Yeah.
All right, you're not it.
That's a blasphemy.
All right, don't get me wrong. I like the music, but you're not it, Kendrick. It's not you.
You're not him.
All right, do your part. All right, and repent.
Yeah.
Repent of your sin. All right, repent from that. All right. Yeah, I know you IUI can't see. All right, hey, where your cousin was or whatever was. All right, but nevertheless, there's true prophets out on the highways and byways, 100% doctrine. Right, coming from GMS, starting with our head apostle, Apostle Tahar, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Rama, Apostle Rakah, the elders and the bishops, all the way to the newest brother, loving and teaching and understanding 100% doctrine.
And about our Father's business.
All right? Let the fashions of this world go. Okay? Hey, stand for something or fall for everything.
They shall go and seek Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, their power. They shall ask the way to Zion with their face. What's that? Thriller? Thitherward. Saying, come and let us join ourselves to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai in a covenant that shall not be forgiven.
Right.
Or forgotten.
Right. It should not be forgotten. And this is exactly why we're clinging back unto Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. All right, asking him not to forget us. Asking him, to bring us back. To have us do those things that are pleasing unto him. To walk in his way. The Savior. Salvation. Right? Up to 51.
Jeremiah 51 and 33 says, for this said Yahweh Bashim Yahushai of hosts, the power of Israel, the daughter of Babylon is like a thrashing floor. It is time to thrash her. Yet a little while, in the time of her harvest, shall come.
Right, the time of the harvest of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is here and now. All right, like Luther Vandross, here and now. All right, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is beginning to do this. All right, he's getting ready to clean up the floor. He is literally, he's right now. It's like setting the stage. All right, it's like him. It's like coming into the barn in the workshop, turning on the lights, and preparing the tools. Okay, these tools are being prepared, starting with the Apostle Tahar, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Rodney, Apostle Kahn. All right. Hey, we are nothing but tools for Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
Yeah. Well, and that threshing floor, you know, when it's the time to thresh, it means that judgment rolling out.
God.
All right. Hey, all the you know, the extras getting beat out.
Yep.
You know.
Work is being done. There's a laboring that is happening now, but it's only to prepare the shop. The shop is being prepared. It's getting ready. All right, all the wheat's being brought in. All right, all the grains being brought in.
Ugh.
Got it.
34. Nazabur. I know I didn't say it. Nazabur.
Nebuchadnezzar.
Yeah,
Nebuchadnezzar.
Nebuchadnezzar.
The king of Babylon hath devoured me. He hath crushed me. He hath made me an empty vessel. He hath swallowed me up like a dragon. He hath filled his belly with my delights. Delicates. He hath cast me out.
Right, and this is exactly what this devil has done. All right, he has done these things. Remember, because there's nothing new under the sun. Nothing new. So this devil, trotted on us before because that perpetual hatred. He got rise back to power. He got to trot on us again. All right. Hey, these systems continue to be against you time after time, just to follow you, ultimately to get back to righteousness. Right? That's Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right, leading us back to righteousness, continuing in His way. All right. Jump over to 50. Or sorry, jump over to 45.
It's Jeremiah 51 and 45. My people, go ye out of the midst of her, and deliver ye every man his soul from the fierce anger of Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
Are you delivered from the fierce anger of Yahweh Shem Yahushua by abiding by His word, the laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability, calling upon His name, repenting, all right, His true name, all right, repenting, doing the things through mercy and grace that you have right now to allow yourself to be humble.
It's like, what are the things please the Lord, man?
Right. How do you please the Lord? Seeking to please Him in every which way. All right? You got it?
And let your heart faint, and ye fear for the rumor that shall be heard in the land. A rumor shall both come 1 year, and after that another year shall come a rumor and violence in the land, ruler against ruler.
Right, because here it is. Hey, what do people love to say? Man, they've been saying the world's gonna end forever.
Yeah, I've been saying.
Hey, I've seen it in movies, but in my parents' day, hey, somebody told them the world was gonna end, and then in my grandparents' day, somebody told them the world was gonna end. Now they say it in my time, man, ain't nothing changing. They just say it all the time, every time. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. It's been said. It's been said. But all that is just to come to fruition. It's just heralding it. Eventually, the end has to come. All right? He said, just keep on saying it. It's being manifested. So he said, yeah, he said it. He said, not the first year, but the second year. Then violence came. Right? Read that again.
It says, a rumor shall both come 1 year.
Well, a rumor, something you heard. Oh, wait a minute. What did he say? Man, that's a rumor. That's a rumor. Don't worry about that. That's speculation. That's his own interpretation. That's just speculation. C19, that's speculation. Oh, digital currency. Oh, that's speculation. See him. Oh, no, that's speculation. All right? Hey, marriages being able to marry a man and a man marry a man, a woman and a woman. Hey, that's just speculation. All right, eating your bread defiled. Oh, they wouldn't do that. That's just speculation. Hey, they go cut off assistance. No, that's just speculation. You see, they cut it off and then you got it back. What makes you think they won't cut it off again?
This time, never cut it off.
That's speculation. It happened one year. Go ahead.
And after that, another year shall come a rumor.
Another year should come around. Oh man, you know they talking about it again. Man, they turned it off once and then they turned it back on. If they turn it off again, man, we gonna get it back. Don't worry about it. It'll only be a little hard time, just for a minute, right? Hey, it's no different from the Great Depression. All right. Hey, it was just for a time. What is Trump saying now? Oh yeah, you gotta suffer. We're gonna have to suffer for a time. Hey, what are these Canadians doing? They're not buying American goods. All right? They're boasting now saying, hey, we're going to stick it to our Canadian goods. All right? We're going to buy everything, mostly what we make and what we produce. All right? Hey, he want to be like that? Hey, we don't care about them. It's about us. All right? But here it is. America's going to be great again. You just watch. It's going to be great. Great.
And violence in the land, ruler against ruler.
Uh-oh. Violence in the land, ruler against ruler. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Rulers, nations against nations, state against state. All right? See, there's chaos that has to ensue. There's disorder that has to ensue. So then we turn around and say, hey, order! I demand order.
Or else.
Or else. And that or else is going to happen. All right? This devil has to get to that point where he gets to believe that shit, I got it.
I can't take this shit.
No, he got to believe I got it. It's all done. You see this? Hey, they going to start walking like Serena Williams. They going to start walking. Hey, we're done with the children. Yeah, they e-walking. All right? We're done with the children of Israel. It's almost done. We've got to perform our task. Now we get to be heading off there.
Therefore, behold, the days come that I will do judgment upon the graven images of Babylon.
Right. So Yahweh Shem Yahushai, hey, he said he's going to do away with all the graven images and everything. This whole system, all this is defiled, all this is false, all this is phony. And I'm going to make it right.
And her whole land shall be confounded, and all her slain shall fall in the midst of her.
Yep. All of her slain shall fall in the midst of her. Why? Because Yahweh Shem Yahushai, hey, like Esau, Edom has psyops and everything set up for a purpose and a reason. Hey, this was Yahweh Shem Yahushai's purpose and a reason to set Esau up. Just to be a whipping stick unto you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Civil Indians, as well as your respective words as fathers on this matter.
Revelations 13 and 15, it says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be deleted.
And here it is, this devil has pushed forth his image, pushed forth his system. All right? Now you're starting to speak on a wide, massive scale. All right? Now everybody's starting to put two and two together. Now it's starting to look like something that it really is and not something that somebody lied and said it wasn't. Now things and times are being set up. All right? Now this devil is talking about a digital currency more and more and more. Now he's integrated into his financial system. All right? Now this stuff. All right? Here, now, this day, this time. Laws being amended. Here it is. Hey, they say it's going to be a new wave of money, so we'll need a new digital constitution. All right? We need, therefore, hey, if you got a new digital constitution, what is there a need for an old decrepit, written constitution. Gotta remember that. All right? These are the questions you're supposed to ask. All right? Because remember that C19, the Icky Vicky jump shot, hey, made you property. Made you what? Property. Look into your digital laws and bylaws. Look into the things that you subscribe to and prescribe to. Some of you are product. Their product. Alright? You won't be able to get around it. Unless what? Unless you choose to suffer. As Yahweh Bashem Yahushai has demanded you to suffer. And commanded you to suffer for what his name's sake. The Lord willing, hey, we be of that number. Whatever our lot is, that it be on the right hand side. Right?
This is Isaiah chapter 51, verse 2, and it says, "Look unto Abraham your father, and unto Sarah that bare you, for I called him alone, and blessed him, and increased him." Verse 3, "For Yahweh shall comfort Zion, he will comfort all her waste places, and he will make her wilderness like Eden, and her desert like the garden of the Lord Yahweh. Joy and gladness shall be found therein, thanksgiving and the voice of melody. For hearken unto me, my people, and give ear unto me, O my nation, for a law shall proceed from me."
Right, the law shall proceed from Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, his nation, his people. There's nothing else. There's nothing else that's needed. All right, if you got Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, you got all this. All right? There's nothing more that's needed but Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. The only thing we need more is to get closer. How do we get closer? Fast, pray, repent, seek, ask, humble yourself. This is how. All right, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai said, hey, this is the way, walk ye in it. This is the way. His way. It's the only way. All right? Got two more?
Yeah. It says, "And I will make my judgment to rest for our life of the people." Verse 5, "My righteousness is near, my salvation is gone forth, and my arm shall judge the people, the isles shall wait upon me, and upon mine arm shall they trust."
Right. Upon Yahweh Shai shall we trust. His arm, the right hand. Right? It is the strength of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai who has given strength. Right? And this is how we stand upstairs. It's through Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. There's no other way.
And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond.
It wasn't done yet.
It's like
I'm going to drop down to verse 7. It says, Isaiah 51:7 says, "Hearken unto me, ye that know righteousness, the people whose heart is my law. Fear ye not the reproach of men, neither be ye afraid of their revelings."
Right. Don't be afraid of what they can do, what they say they can do, what they're gonna do. All right? Know that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is gonna do what it is that he wants to do, what he can do, he will do. All right? If it is his will that you be given into their hands, it's his will. Respect it and give it to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Ask him to protect you. Ask him, hey, to make you stand in boldness and greatness in his name. All right? We understand some will be beheaded for the truth. Persecution is coming to the saints. But how much more should you stand 10 toes down? Hey, he said those who die in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai are risen first. It's a win-win situation. Through the will and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. It's a win-win situation. As long as you give everything to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai.
That's beautiful because it's worthy.
Right? Hey, Yahweh Shai said, hey, no, there's no better gift that you can give than to die for who? Yahweh Shem Yahushua, your friend.
Yep, give me life for your friend.
All right? Whatever that might encompass on the right-hand side, that's what you do. All right? You got it.
Revelations 13 and 16, it says, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a charagma in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Right, and we know and understand that this system, the CHIP, hey, is going to be connected to this digital currency. We're seeing the writing on the wall. All right, hey, what do they call it? Blockchain. All right, CBDC. All right, all this, hey, Neuralink, Walmart, Blackstone.
Yeah, it specified that the Neuralink and the different brands, those are different brands of it. It's CBDC being the central banking digital currency, which would be like the yeah, but the currency that is a digital currency, being the type of payment form. All right.
Like we say all the time, man, you're going to get to pick your brand. You want Adidas, you want Jordan, all right? You want Nike.
Yeah, what kind of CHIP do you want?
Can you put it in your head, or do you have to put it in your hand because you ain't got enough money?
Right.
Right? You want to have the fast computer or the slow moving computer?
Right.
All right?
And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the charagma, or the number of the beast, or the number of his name.
Right. Hey, unless you bow down to this man's system, he ain't got nothing for you. All right? Unless you choose and make that willing choice to say, you know what? This devil knows better than Yahweh Shem Yahushai. I'm a roll with him. Because that's what you're ultimately saying. You're saying he's my God now. He feeds me, he provides for me, he protects me, he clothes me. It is him who does it. Because you believe in this system. And when you believe in this system, it will be to your demise.
Comply or die.
Right?
If you ain't with us, you're against us.
Right. The same thing with Yahweh Shem Yahushai. If you're not for Yahweh Shem Yahushai, standing for Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you are therefore counted as an enemy. You are against Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Right? Anybody's got anything else? Right. Lord willing, this was an uplifting, edifying camp. We're going to face the east. We'll give all honor and glory and praise unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKakwadash.
Give honor to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, to all the Hakim out there, teaching and preaching this truth with 144% sincerity, to the men, women, and children that's learning by never down the house of faith. Till the next time, it's been a balance.
Shalom. Kwam Yasharallah. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Shalom.